And then, like, I guess another big potential splash that was discussed on the site was, and this is, I think, easily out of the 4 total that we've talked about with Middleton, Grant, Bridges. I mean, hell, the Bridges one might be the most least likely, but also the Jaylen Brown one, because I think he just made the All NBA, one of the All NBA teams. So that means that I think the only team that can give him a super max contract is Boston or something like that. That had some like implication on that. So the probability of him being moved from Boston, I think, is lower now, but that has been a topic of discussion for months now, is Brown's future in Boston. And last week, our favorite cartoonish national sports media figure, if you can call him that, I mean, our favorite, if you can call him our favorite, Colin Cowherd, proposed that the Warriors trade Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins to Boston for Brown and Michael Brogdon. And, you know, whether or not think Boston really wants to do something like that, I mean, if they did, I don't think Jordan Poole carries as much weight. I mean, like, Cowherd's reasoning was that Boston doesn't need more defense, so they'd have no problem going with Poole. And I'm like, I don't think you understand how Boston wants to play. I think everybody saw how Jordan Poole is. But kind of like going off of that, I mean, like, you know, especially with the fact that, like, one of the big things behind that, like when Bay Area media was talking about it, they went straight to the fact that it's like Brown went to Cal. He loves the Bay Area. You know, last year when they went to the finals against the Warriors, he gave like a nice shout out to the area, saying it's a home away from home. He definitely has a soft spot for the Bay Area. And I mean, is it totally crazy that he might be okay or interested in joining an up and coming team like the Kings, who, like, that's for sure, they're on an upward trajectory. The Warriors are kind of a big question mark now. Obviously, if Brown went there, that would be a little more like stable in terms of what you think you're going to get out of the Golden State Warriors next season. But you just can't help but to ask, like, what about Brown to the Kings? I mean, he'd fit right in, right? If it were to happen.
Yeah. I mean, if we can get Jaylen Brown, damn. I just don't see it happening. But I mean, to entertain it, I'd be happy to get Jaylen Brown. Yeah, his future in Boston seems up in the air. Maybe trade him before, I think his contract's up next year, right? But I don't know. I don't think Boston's trading anyone. I don't think they're going to trade Jaylen Brown anytime soon.
No. And also, we're just talking about, like, this is the problem with any of these players, is it's like, Bridges is kind of the exception because I think he still has like 2 years left on whatever deal he's on. But it's like, you'd be getting pretty quickly, so not next season, but the season after, you'd be having like all of your cap on like 3 guys, basically. Not all of your cap, but a significant portion of that. And that just seems like it would undercut a lot of the potential depth that the Kings can carry going forward. But damn. I mean, obviously, too, if you got Brown, you'd be losing Keegan Murray. You know, if you got Bridges, you'd be losing Keegan Murray. Now, on top of potentially losing someone like Davion Mitchell, Kevin Huerter, something like that. So it just doesn't even really seem worth it, honestly.
Yeah, that is true. You'd lose a lot to just get him.
Yeah. But that's the essence of mid-May.
Yeah.
Talking about potential blockbuster trades that would be absolute tsunami-worthy splashes.